Well, welcome back to Timeline Ranch. Today I'm going to be planting some pecan trees. I've brought 3 more out. I'll show you what's going on with that. I don't know if you caught my other video a while back when I dug this trench to get water from the pond. It runs down this trench and keeps this ground moist so the trees will stay alive, during the dry section of the year. This one I probably should have moved about 1.5 years ago. It had some pretty good roots growing out of the pot, but it is what it is. Hopefully it makes it. There's pretty decent moisture in the ground right here, and the one right there. This one over here had a little bit of moisture, but it wasn't nearly as obvious that it was. So hopefully this one will be all right if I go ahead and plant it. I can feel a little bit of moisture in there. This one got beat up pretty good because it was just fixing to bud out, and the trip here was rough. I'll show you the other pecan tree. I need to prune this thing a little bit so that it's growing up instead of turning it into a bush. Looks like it didn't get enough rain to get the dill to grow over here. All those seeds I threw out of okra and dill last time. So I think I'm going to prune this one and this piece off here and just leave this other section going up. So I need it to be, probably 5-6 feet high before it starts to branch off. That'll happen this trip. I'd also like to go ahead and dig the holes for the future trees every 20 feet down this section and finish putting this topsoil that I harvested around the creek all the rest of the way down here. This pile is where I stopped this last time. So I'm going to pick up a few shovels of this, broken down organic material that's in the pond, and I'll put it in the bottom of the pit where the holes are, where the pecan trees are going to go, because it's real rich in nutrients. Well, let me get started with that. Shovel the soup out of the pond. Look at that nice black nutritious soil. That's the good stuff there. One more. So I got 2 scoops of the rotten material at the bottom of the pond for the fertilizer to make one happy pecan tree. It's a good start for it. So we got all 3 of them planted. I'm gonna put the T-post around them, similar to what we did on the one that's been here for 2 years now. Keep the mule deer from chewing on them, because they will chew on anything you put in the ground out here.
No, it is not. Get her square. I got gloves on.
I don't want to hear you whine about it for the next 6 days.
6, 7 days.
Yeah.
I think it's going. It's hard to keep them.
Yeah, it's real hard. Build the fence by myself, I don't have anybody eyeball it. In enough to hold it up and then go back and look at it. Go back and move it over an inch and a half or whatever, you know.
Trying to get a good wide stance here. That's a solid rock, man. That's a freaking. That's a rock.
Just pack some dirt around it, I don't know.
Yep. This one hit a rock, but it's trying to wedge its way around it.
I don't care. Some things, you know.
Gotta say, the squareness of it looks really good from over there. Looks really steady.
Like uniform.
It does look uniform, so. Was it all? I guess we could see why there wasn't a lot of water. It's buried above planted above a boulder.
Well, that's pretty much it for the pecan tree plant. That's 4 pecan trees total. And that's all I'm going to plant of pecan trees for now. It's going to look real nice over here in about 10 years or so when they're filled out. Little shade along the edge of the bank. Be able to sit in the shade and fish in the pond. I'll see y'all in the next one.